Greetings to my dear subscribers and other viewers. I first encountered the game Plants vs. Zombies when I was in school. It was on the computers in the computer lab, and many people found it very exciting to play. The game was later released on iOS and Android. Later, there were sequels. Let's take a look at all the versions of this game for mobile devices and handheld consoles in this video. Plants vs. Zombies. The first installment of Plants vs. Zombies was released on PC in 2009. In 2010, it was released on iOS, and later, it appeared on other mobile operating systems. Plants vs. Zombies belongs to the tower defense subgenre of casual games, where the goal is to place a series of stationary weapons to defend a building from hordes of enemies. Plants serve as artillery and can be purchased with solar energy, the game's currency. The enemies are zombies invading a suburban lawn. At the start of each level, the player begins strategically planting available seeds on the lawn. Zombies gradually appear from the street to the right initially. There are only a few of them, and they must be destroyed before they reach the house on the other side. Solar energy icons fall randomly from the sky and must be collected with the mouse to increase your bankroll. Sunflowers can be planted to gain additional solar energy, but they offer no offensive power against the invading undead. Besides the cost, seed packets take some time to regenerate after use. Plants vs. Zombies Java. A Java version of the game was also released in 2012, featuring a smaller memory size and simplified graphics. This version was almost a complete port of the game, but if I'm not mistaken, without the mini-games, Tree of Wisdom, and Zen Garden. Pinball FX2. Plants vs. Zombies. Released in 2012 for the PS Vita. This is a pinball DLC for Zen Pinball 2. The game is based on PopCap's Plants vs. Zombies series. The player takes on the role of Plants defending a garden from a zombie invasion. The game retains the wave concept of tower defense games. By defeating zombies in various missions, you earn coins that can be spent at Dave's Twitty Dinkies on items that increase your score or provide bonuses. At the bottom of the table are two regular flippers, one at the top left and one at the top right, on a raised platform. Access to the outer lanes at the end of the ramp is via a pool and mailbox. The sunflower can be awakened to collect sun tokens as a resource that can be spent on various seed packets found in the flower pot on the left. The top right flipper is the only access to the mouthpiece, which can rain melons down on the zombies. These zombies appear on the table as 3D animated characters. There's also a car you can hit to open the trunk and trap the ball inside. After 3 blocked balls, multi-ball is activated. Once all from main missions are completed, Dr. Zomboss awakens at the table. He spits huge balls of snow or fire, defeating the opponent by selecting the desired ball through a flower pot. Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's About Time. Released in 2013 on iOS and Android. Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's About Time is a free tower defense sequel to Plants vs. Zombies. You start out on the front lawn again. Afterward, you get hot sauce, and Crazy Dave is eating his taco. Introducing his RV time machine, Penny. When you travel back in time to see him eating his taco again, you find yourself in ancient Egypt. This sequel introduces new plants, new zombies, and some previously unseen features. Players can battle new types of zombies with new plants in settings like ancient Egypt, the Pirate Seas, and the Wild West. The game also introduces the plant fertilizer ability, which allows plants to boost their attack power, dealing more damage to zombies. Sunflowers provide more sunlight. Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. Released in 2016 for iOS and Android. Plants vs. Zombies Heroes is a turn-based strategy game based on the Plants vs. Zombies franchise. Inspired by collectible card games, players control an avatar who must battle an opponent on a board using a special deck of cards. The story explains how Dr. Zomboss designed a machine called the Zombit Herotron 5000 to turn zombies into heroes. However, it malfunctions, granting the zombies superpowers. The explosion also affects nearby plants, granting them new abilities. This game allows players to control avatars from both sides, plants and zombies, battling AI opponents or participating in online multiplayer matches. Each side has 10 different avatars to unlock, with 3 shared abilities and 1 unique one, which can be used in battle, as the avatars are also present on the board. 2 different card classes and a special 40-card deck used in battle are also available. Plants vs. Zombies 3. Released in 2020 on iOS and Android. Plants vs. Zombies 3 is a tower defense game where players defend the left side of the screen from hordes of zombies advancing from the right. The player uses various plants with different abilities to combat them. Some plants attack zombies directly, while others slow them down, allowing the player to attack. The game takes place on a 5-row grid, where the player places plants to prevent zombies from reaching the end of each row. Plants are purchased with sun's accuracy earned by tapping sun icons that randomly fall from the sky or are produced by certain plants, such as sunflowers. Over time, as more zombies are destroyed, grapes of wrath are activated, scattering explosive grapes across the lawn. If a zombie breaks through all defenses first, Mo's smart lawnmower is activated on that zombie's lawn, destroying all zombies on it. However, if another zombie breaks through again, the game ends. Unlike the previous game, Plants vs. Zombies to 2013, this installment takes place in Crazy Dave's hometown of Suburbia, where protagonist Patrice Blazing and her uncle, Crazy Dave, attempt to retake Suburbia from the antagonist, Dr. Edgar Zomboss. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. Released in 2019 on PC. Released on Nintendo Switch in 2021. This is a sequel to the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare series. Like its predecessors, the game is a third-person shooter in which players take control of plants led by Crazy Dave or zombies led by Dr. Zomboss in cooperative or competitive multiplayer. The game features 23 customizable playable classes, 9 of which are new to the franchise. They are divided into 4 groups: attackers, defenders, supporters, and swarm. Each team also has a new team play class, which allows players of the same class to combine forms to battle enemies. Players can compete against each other in a variety of competitive multiplayer modes, including objective-based territory capture and the Team Deathmatch variant Team Vanquish, among many others. The game also features several open-world player versus environment zones that allow players to explore, find collectibles, and complete objectives. Local split-screen multiplayer is also available for all game modes. This concludes the video, and I look forward to your likes, comments, and subscriptions to the channel. See you soon!